The Wayzata baseball team made a quick and unexpected exit from the Section 6 4A tournament Thursday, swept in the final two games by Edina. Earlier this week, though, we caught up with one of the team's outstanding juniors. Riley Leatherman really got serious about pitching a few years ago.
This summer is my first summer, actually. I'm just pitching and pitching alone, but I've been focusing on it since I want to say I'm about 14. So it's been a couple of years, 3-4 years.
The junior right-hander was the Trojans' leader on the mound this year. Leatherman was 5-1 with an ERA of under 2. He's sort of a throwback player that his coaches know they can count on in every start.
It's hearkening back to, Tom Scoro and Billy Soul and Andy Johnson and all these pitchers that have come before where you can just give them the ball and they're going to give you 5-6 solid innings. And for the most part, keep those opposing teams from scoring too many runs. Gives a lot of confidence to our offense because they know that they don't have to put up 6-7 runs to win.
Mixing a fastball and slider with an occasional changeup, Riley does his best to keep the batters guessing or swinging and missing.
I think for me, pounding the zone with fastballs, just knowing that guys, my fastballs are kind of hard to hit, I like to believe. So just knowing if I throw strikes with my fastball, I'm going to be good, and then obviously throwing my slider whenever I need to get guys out.
I think what he does really well is he mixes his pitches a lot and he keeps hitters off balance. We know that hitting is timing and pitching is the disruption of timing, and so he's able to keep a lot of his pitches around the zone. Obviously, velocity is always a nice thing, but it's the ability to mix his pitches and keep hitters off balance.
He has honed his game in the summers, playing for the Minnesota MASH Club in Egan, competing with and against some elite-level talent.
I think we have 9 guys going to play Division I baseball, so it's hearing those guys and what helps them is kind of help implementing that into my game. It really helps me a lot. So I'm just going out there when I get to face other guys going to play baseball at the college level and other really good talents. It's always really fun for me.
Riley also played hockey and football up through most of middle school before concentrating solely on baseball.
I really like baseball culture. I really think a lot of guys, just great guys, and it's just easier for me to compete out here on a baseball field versus hockey or football field. So I don't know, I just find it more fun for me.
Still with another year of high school ahead of him, the 17-year-old verbally committed last June to playing college baseball at the University of North Carolina.
So I started talking to him January, February of my sophomore year, and from the first call I just fell in love with the school. Everything they did it the right way. Obviously, it's great academics and a great baseball program. It fit everything I was looking for. And when I went out on a visit out there, it just felt like home to me. So,
as a pitcher, Riley knows there is still more he can work on.
I think the biggest thing for me is just to keep gaining strength and getting stronger. And then also on the mound, obviously, I think I need to get my changeup a little bit more consistent because there's some games where it's really good. There's some games where I spike it 50 feet. So it's making sure I work on that and get that into a usable pitch.
Riley was a young fan in attendance when Wayzata won the state baseball title at Target Field in 2016. Next year, he'll try to help the Trojans bring another championship home. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.